hopefully the lighting isn't too shitty out here and you'll be able to see what I'm going to do. Probably have done lunges and twisting lunges before, but I'm just going to go over those, give you a few tips on some ways to get some more benefit out of them. I like to use a piece of PVC pipe. Your dowel rod will work, whatever you got. Wish my pipe was longer. But whenever you're doing your lunges, I like to make sure that the police are coming. Sorry about that. Alright, now that that's over and done with, for lunges, I like to take a good long stride. Make sure that my feet are in alignment. May have a tendency to want to fall over. That's something that needs work on. Hips should be straight ahead. No twisting, turning, anything. Whenever I drop, knee touches the ground. Getting a good stretch in the quad and hip flexor. And then twist to the same side that your front forward is. So my left leg's forward, I'm going to turn to my left. Hold it there for a second. Bring it back and come in. Important parts about doing the lunges is that you keep a vertical torso. If you lean forward, lean too far back, you lean too forward, you're not getting the stretch in your hip and quad. If you lean too far back, you might overextend, hyperextend your whatnots. Hyperextension's not good. Okay, next one. Have no name for it. I got this from Bill Hartman. Same as your lunge. Take a good exaggerated step forward, and using your PVC pipe. If you got your left leg forward, your right hand or your left hand is going to come up. You want your palm to face you, and then on the bottom, you want your palm into the bottom of this. And then what we do from here, same as lunge, keeping your pelvis neutral, no twisting, no turning. You want your back heel to stay firmly on the floor, firmly on the ground. That's going to work your dorsiflexion in that back ankle. And whenever we start getting into the mobility part of it, you'll get a good stretch in your hip flexor and your quad on the back leg. And you get a good stretch in your calf too. So we've got my left palm facing me, right palm up and in. We'll just move into a stretch and then right back out of it. Move back into that stretch, right back out of it. Now the whole time that you're doing it, make sure that your feet are in alignment, that your back heel stays on the ground, and just right in and out. Alright, next one, bottom up progression. If you've got a 2x4 or a 2x6, something you can put your heels on, that's where I want you to start. I don't have one with me, so we'll just go with what we got. Bottom up progression. It also helps if you have a medicine ball or foam roller that you can stick in between your feet. I didn't bring anything because I suck. Alright. Start out however you normally stand whenever you're going to do your squat. Normal feet position, everything. Get a good stretch overhead. Bend down if you got a ball here or foam roller. It helps you put your weight on it. That way you're not falling around, flipping all over the place. Once you get down into your stretch, squat down to your lowest squat position. Keep your elbows on the inside of your knees. Apply a little pressure to push them out. So I noticed whenever I saw your last picture, your feet were way out, knees were coming in. So bring your feet straight, not necessarily straight, 10-15 degree angle. And I'm talking an awful lot. I'm sorry. We'll get back into it. Pushing your knees out slightly. If you got your ball here, great. If not, Start with your heels on the board. take our left hand up behind you. You want your palm facing forward, okay? And look up, hit your palm for a 2 count. Bring it back in. Back out on the knees to elbows. A little pressure. I don't know if you can pick up on that or not. Push them bad boys out just a little bit. Switch hands. Look up at it. This might be similar to one of the yoga poses that you're doing. 2 count. Back in. And that would be 1 rep. 5, 6 seconds per rep. 10 reps or so. However many you want to do. Till at first your hips are probably going to hurt a little bit. But you know, that just means they're getting worked on. Something else that you may want to try, if you have something sturdy like a doorway or something they can get into, something that you can hold on, get down into your low squat, and just kind of move around a little bit. Whenever you get down as low as you can, really focus on bringing your toes in. Okay, it's probably going to hurt the hips a little bit, and you don't have to bring them in all the way. Just work on increments, you know, going from all the way out to here to just in just a little bit, and then eventually you'll get to where you can get in, all that good stuff. And then just keep testing the overhead squat. I don't know what, you know, I've never actually videoed mine. First time for everything. So here's what mine looks like. No boards on the heels or anything. Ta-da! Okay, hopefully that wasn't boring. And titties.